A few weeks ago, I got the flu, and the last time I got that was in 2016. And this week, I'm suffering from some congestion and a cold. Getting sick as a mom is different because you don't really get to be sick the way you used to. You wake up already tired, your body feels heavy, and before you even fully open your eyes, well, someone needs you. Breakfast, a hug, help with something small that suddenly feels very big. And for a long time, I told myself, okay, this is just a part of it. I'll push through. Because that's what we do, right? We push through headaches, we push through sore throats, we push through exhaustion and tell ourselves we'll rest later. But if I'm being honest, later doesn't always come. And eventually, your body starts asking for your attention louder. I used to think strength meant ignoring how I felt, proving that I could handle it all, not letting anything slow me down. But now I'm realizing that wasn't even strength. That was survival mode, something that I grew up seeing. And survival mode works until it doesn't. There was so much guilt tied down to slowing down. Guilt for not having the energy I usually have. Guilt for letting the house get messy. Guilt for not being as patient as I wanted to be. And then one day, I had this thought. What am I actually teaching my kids when I ignore my body? Because they see everything. They see when we're exhausted. They hear the sighs. They feel the tension, even if we don't say a word. So now, when I'm sick, I try to do something different. I say it out loud. I don't feel good today, guys. My body needs rest. Can you all help me a little extra today? Not so much in a dramatic way, not to get sympathy, just honestly. And at first, it felt uncomfortable, like I was admitting weakness, but it's not weakness. It's awareness. It's tuning in. Rest isn't quitting. It's caring for the person they depend on. Some days that means that meals are simple or I order takeout a lot. Some days screen time lasts longer than usual. Some days the laundry waits. And I remind myself that this is not a failure. This is adjustment. Because everything doesn't fall apart when we slow down. The kids are still okay. The world keeps turning. And more than anything, they're learning something important. They're learning that bodies matter, that listening to yourself matters, that you don't have to push through pain to be worthy. I think so many of us grew up watching our moms do everything, never rest, never complain, never stop. And while that came from love, it also came with a cost. I don't want my kids to believe burnout is the price of love. I want them to know that taking care of yourself is part of taking care of others. So if you're watching this while sick, or run down, or on the edge of burnout, I need you to hear this. You are not failing because today looks different. You are not lazy because you're moving slower. You are not weak because you need rest. You are responding to what your body is asking for. And that's wisdom. Motherhood doesn't need perfection. It doesn't need endless sacrifice. It doesn't need you running on empty. It needs sustainability. It needs honesty. It needs moms who last. So today, if all you do is show up in the smallest ways, that counts. If the house isn't perfect, that's okay. If you choose rest without apologizing, that's strength. And tomorrow, when you feel a little better, you'll keep going. Not because you forced yourself, but because you allowed yourself to heal. And Mama, that is something worth modeling.